Hello everyone. This is a short video of some asanas which are good for beginners. So here I'm standing with Anjali Mudra and I'm taking 3 deep breaths to concentrate. Now I'm going to start. This is Hasta Uttanasan. So stand straight with weight evenly distributed on your feet. Raise your hands, stretch your body, stretch backwards, and then take your head towards the knees as close as you can. You don't have to push yourself. Then relax your head and your arms down. Stretch your body again. You're breathing throughout this process. So when you're bending, you're generally exhaling. Now, this is the second asana that we are going to go into. This is a Trikonasana. So stand with your legs wide apart. Now, you have to flex your body to the right without bending backwards or forwards. So the stretch is on your waist and you're breathing throughout. So when you straighten up, you are inhaling, and when you're bending down, you are exhaling. At no point should you be holding your breath. So when you're in the pose, you continue to breathe normally. So that was Trikonasana. Now we will go into Virabhadrasana, where if you can see, the left foot is forward, but the right foot is turned outwards. You turn your body towards the right completely. Then the thigh is flat. The right thigh is flat. You raise your arms. You come back to natural position. Again, the right foot is turned facing forward. The left foot is turned outward. You turn to the left. You aim to get your left thigh straight, and you raise your arms and come back to the normal position. Now you'll go into Virabhadrasana 2. So again, the left foot is facing forward, right outward. Again, you aim to have the right thigh straight. Again, on the left side now. So the left foot is facing outwards. Aim to get the thigh straight, parallel to the ground, and your arms parallel to the ground. Bring your feet in. Now we will go into a balancing posture, which is Vrikshasana. For this, you may need some practice. You actually focus your gaze somewhere in the distance on one point, which helps you to focus and balance. So we've done it on the right side. Now you're bending the left leg and placing the foot on the thigh. You're stretching your arms up and you're breathing throughout. So if you find this difficult, you can just put your foot on your knee, and that can be the beginner's position. So now let's go into postures in sitting position. So here I'm sitting in Vajrasana. So now we're going into Parvatasana. So raising both the arms and stretching the body. So feel the stretch, especially in your torso. Stretch the arms high up. Give your spine a very good stretch. Then you come back to normal position. Now I'm going to sit in Sukhasana. You can sit in Padmasana, which will take practice, but here I'm sitting in Sukhasana. So just fold your legs the way it is comfortable for you. Now we are doing Yoga Mudra. So my right hand is gripping the wrist of the left hand, and I'm bending forward and aiming to touch the head to the ground. So that's Yoga Mudra. Now we're going into Gomukhasana, which is very good for your shoulders. So bend the right knee over the left knee, and then raise the right arm behind your body. Take it behind your body. Then take the left arm behind and link both the hands together, which gives your shoulders quite a good stretch. So remember, if your right leg is above the left leg, then you're raising your right arm and your left arm is the one below. So here now, the left leg is above the right leg and the left arm is raised up and the right arm comes from below and both hands are linked and you get a good stretch to your shoulder on the left side. So when you start doing this, you may not be able to link your arms, and sometimes people can hold a band in their hands to help. Now here we are doing Ardha Matsyendrasana, where you bend the right leg over the left leg, keep your right hand behind you, raise the left arm and put it on the left knee. So this is the other side now. You're bending the left leg over the right, put the left arm behind your body, raise the right arm and take it onto the right knee. So that's Ardha Matsyendrasana. It gives a good twist to your torso. We are now going to go into Ushtrasana, which is a camel pose, which is a very good asana for strength of the back muscles. So go into this slowly. It may not be easy to do straight away for beginners. You can keep a pillow on your feet and see if your hands can reach over the pillow. After doing Ushtrasana, it's good to relax your back by going into a child's pose, which is just going in the reverse and bending forwards, touching your head to the ground. We are now going into Naukasana. So this is very good for your core and back muscle strength. So you lift your legs off the ground as well as your head and your torso off the ground and balance in that position. This is extremely good for your core strength. So now we are going to go into Paschimottanasana, where you stretch your legs outwards and you bend from your hip forwards, clasp your feet with your hands and touch your head to the knees. Now you may not be able to go into the full position straight away, but whatever you can do, however much you can bend with comfort will give you benefit. Now we are going into the Marjariyasana or the cat pose, where you bend your spine, take your head down while you inhale, and then as you exhale, you lower your spine and raise your head up. By doing this, you are relaxing your spine and the muscles around it that you have just been exercising. It's a very good stress relieving asana as well. So now we are going into the Setu Bandhasana, where you're lying on the ground, bring your feet towards your body, clasp your feet with your hands, and then raise your thighs, hips, and torso off the ground, clasping the ankles. Again, you're breathing throughout in this position as every other asana. Give yourself a little rest. Take some deep breaths. Now we will go into lying down positions. First on the front, this is Makarasana, where you have a little rest. You hold both your elbows with your hands, and then in the crook, you keep your head turned to one side. Now from Makarasana, we are going into Bhujangasana or the Cobra pose. Keep your hands by the side of your torso and gradually come up, making sure that your pelvis, your thighs, and your legs stay in touch with the ground. We will now go into Shalabhasana. We are not going to do a complete Shalabhasana. which is for not for beginners. So lie on your front with your hands down, palms facing on the ground. Raise the right leg, keeping the pelvis straight and not tilted, and then repeat on the left side. Make sure that your knees are straight. Now we're going to go into Dhanurasana, or the bow pose. So clasp both your ankles in your hands and raise the torso and the hip and the thighs off the ground. Once you're comfortable, you may be able to rock backwards and forwards, but I don't think that is something that you should do if you are a beginner. Have a little rest in Makarasana. Now we'll go into poses lying on your back. So lie on your back. Again, some nice deep breaths. Make sure that you're breathing at all times during this practice. We're going into plow position. So raise both your legs off the ground and then take your legs backwards. Support your back with your hands, and you can go into this variation if you're comfortable, that stretch both legs outwards and touch them with your hands. When you're ready to come out of it slowly, and then hug both your knees. This is to relax your spine, and then just roll on sides, hugging both your knees. This is Pavan Muktasana, which you traditionally do after doing a halasana. This relaxes your back muscles. Now we are going to go into Sarvangasana. So lift your legs off the ground, stretch them out above you, straighten your torso, straighten your legs, and support your back with your hands. When you're ready to come out, bend your knees, take them to your forehead, and come down very gradually. Now, after Sarvangasana, you go into Matsyasana, which stretches your neck the other way. This is very good for your neck. So you keep your elbows on the ground, lift your torso up, and rest your head on the ground. Now we are going to go into a twist position, which is a Jatara Viparitasana. So stretch your arms out. Now both your knees, bend them towards your right, and your face is looking towards the left. Bring them back to neutral position. Then bend both your knees towards the ground to the left, and your face is turned to the right. This is a very good twist for the abdominal region. And now you have done a good practice of asanas for beginners, and you deserve a rest. So you can have a little rest in Shavasana. Taking nice deep breaths, tilt your head to one side, your arms stretched out, and your feet turned outwards. Thank you.